April 871. Britain is a war zone. The great heathen army arrives not to raid, but to conquer.
In just 2 years, the mighty kingdoms of Northumbria and East Anglia fall to the invaders.
Now the Vikings turn to Wessex. King Ethelred and his young brother Alfred lead 9 bloody battles in 1 year.
In the Battle of Merton, Ethelred is mortally wounded and dies soon after.
At 22 years old, Alfred mourns his 4th and final brother. He never wanted the crown. But now he's the only one left. The grim responsibility of defending Wessex falls on his shoulders.
With no other choice, Alfred pays the Vikings to leave, buying time at a heavy price.
By 875, Wessex stands alone as the final English stronghold against the Viking conquest.
The greatest threat his kingdom has ever faced now rests on his young shoulders. Guthrum grabs the treasure and marches his army to Mercia. Alfred thinks he's won a little breathing room.
Alfred doesn't waste a second. He rebuilds his army, trains farmers into warriors, and prepares for the next storm. But Guthrum never keeps his word. He breaks the deal, kills hostages, and marches toward Exeter. Alfred blocks the coast. A massive storm wrecks the Viking reinforcements. Guthrum retreats again. For a full ye, no Vikings dare enter Wessex of Meme. Alfred believes he's finally won the war.
Everyone's relaxed, no armor, no swords, just celebration after pushing the Vikings back.
Then the doors explode. Guthrum attacks on Christmas, knowing the Saxons would be defenseless. Alfred escapes into the swamps bay, the only English king left, running for his life.
A humble peasant woman takes pity on the desperate stranger and lets him in.
Broken and lost, Alfred sits in silence, mind racing with thoughts of failure and death.
The woman gives him a simple task: watch the cakes so they don't burn.
Lost in thoughts of his dead brothers and fallen kingdom, he lets the cakes burn.
I told you to watch them!
That moment of humiliation breaks him, then rebuilds him. He won't quit.
He sends out the call, and every able man must join him at Egbert Stone after Easter.
He feared no one would come, but 4,000 men roar back.
The lion returns!
Guthrum hears the news. Alfred is back, stronger, and coming for revenge.
Alfred marches to confront Guthrum at the Battle of Edington, his last stand for Wessex.
Alfred leads his rebuilt army straight into the Battle of Edington. His last chance to save Wessex forever.
Guthrum thinks he's facing a broken king, and he has no idea Alfred has become unbreakable. The two forces meet in brutal hand-to-hand combat. Hours of blood, sweat, and fury.
Alfred fights from the front, inspiring his men, refusing to break no matter the cost.
The Viking will finally break Skane. Guthrum's army flees toward Chippenham. Alfred sieges Chippenham, starving the Vikings out. No escape this time.
After weeks of starvation, Guthrum surrenders, expecting execution.
Instead of death, Alfred demands Guthrum convert to Christianity, and Alfred becomes his godfather. Guthrum keeps his word this time, or he never attacks Wessex again.
Alfred saves Wessex, unites the Anglo-Saxons, and becomes the only English king ever called the Great.
After Edington, Alfred doesn't stop. He turns Wessex into a fortress that no Viking can break. He creates England's first navy, ships built to fight Vikings on the sea, not just on land. These ships patrol the coasts, stopping Viking raids before they even land. He builds a network of fortified towns called berths, safe places for people during raids. The burhs become strongholds, easy to defend, hard to conquer. Alfred starts a cultural revival, translating important books, especially Latin, into English so everyone can learn.
He makes learning a priority. Go! Education for nobles to build a smarter kingdom.
He makes education mandatory for nobles' children, the first step toward a literate England.
He reforms laws, making justice fairer for everyone, from peasant to noble. Everyone will be equal.
He retakes London and calls himself King of the Anglo-Saxons, laying the foundation for a united England. Taking London from the Vikings, Alfred declares it part of a new Anglo-Saxon realm. His son inherits a strong kingdom, and his grandson becomes the first true king of all England.
Today, Alfred the Great is remembered as the king who saved England from destruction. Alfred didn't just save Wessex. He laid the foundation for the nation we call England today.
His legacy lives on, Domitian, teaching generations about courage and leadership.
Alfred the Great, the king who refused to surrender and changed history forever.